Jack Smith, where could he possibly be hiding? What is this man doing to avoid coming before the American people under oath? Let me tell you, there's a different story that is the reality. October 30th of last year, I sent a letter to Chairman Grassley on this committee and said, let's bring Jack Smith before us under oath in public to answer these questions. He was ready. He'd volunteered to do it, but the chairman didn't take advantage of it. So the question that's been raised by Senator Blackburn is whether what we need to do to bring Jack Smith before us under oath. What you need to do is to push the open door. He has already testified before the House committee. First, they put him in private, and then he brought it out in public under oath. Under penalty of perjury, he answered the questions, the same ones you're going to be posed with today. So he's not hiding. He's not avoiding this. He's ready to come and testify under oath. We've sent another letter to Chairman Grassley saying, bring him in. Let's ask him directly the answers to these questions. For reasons that aren't clear to me at all, we're here today to discuss Jack Smith's role in a legal procedure, a procedure created by Congress and regularly deployed by federal prosecutors to collect the toll records of people President Trump contacted in his efforts to overturn the election of 2020. As a reminder, in 2020, President Trump spent months spreading the big lie that the election was stolen. Never any proof whatsoever of that fact. He pressured state election officials and members of Congress to help overturn the results of the election. Have you seen the contortions that these nominees have gone through when they're asked a basic question, who won the election in 2020? Joe Biden was sworn in as president. Well, who won the election? They won't answer it. They go through these painful contortions. They can't answer it because it's an article of faith. If you're loyal to Trump, you never accept the premise that he lost an election. And he did. He lost one in 2020. He pressured state election officials, and there were recordings of his pressure. This culminated in a January 6th attack on the Capitol, where President Trump's supporters tried to violently prevent the certification of the 2020 election. That same day, President Donald Trump was on the phone calling members of Congress to solicit their aid in blocking certification. Special Counsel Jack Smith investigated this criminal effort by President Trump to overturn the election. So it's not surprising that Mr. Smith subpoenaed the call records of those the president tried to enlist in his conspiracy.